What's up, guys? It's Missy. I am back with another SimCity BuildIt video. Today, I'm going to be doing the Christmas buildings video. Now, I always do a video whenever they give us buildings to buy or new passes come out or anything like that. Although, I will say, obviously, if you guys have opened up your game yet, you're going to know that if you're a player who's been here for at least a year or two, that you've already seen these buildings. Big surprise. Nothing new and glamorous from SimCity. I'm not very surprised. Although it would be nice every now and then if they'd change things up and actually do something good. Okay, so in the parks category, you would have got a notification on the left-hand side of your screen with the little Christmas mitten. It's going to bring you to your parks category. Anything that says limited time is going to be on sale, right? This one here, I think, is just all around a hideous building. This one only costs coins, but it does cost 18,000 coins. I don't recommend this one, unless, of course, you actually like the look of it. But it's hideous. Okay, moving on to the next hideous building here. This one here. This one is also hideous. It's small. It is universal, so there's that. I do like to use this one on the Frosty map as a universal building. But it's not very expensive, which is nice because it's garbage. And it is 5 gold keys. Okay, fantastic. Thank you, SimCity, for garbage. As you can see, I'm just having a fabulous morning. All right, this one here, actually, when this one first came out, everybody was super excited about this one. It came out on a limited time game board, which I think that they should bring that feature of the game back and add some new buildings would be nice. But basically what you would do is you would earn these pieces that would match up with the holiday. Like if it was Easter, it'd be eggs. If it was Christmas, it would be like snowflakes. And you could earn these things, a couple of ways. You could earn them through doing house upgrades, producing items and donating the items, kind of like an epic project, but they had to be produced. They couldn't be purchased. Then you had a way to buy them with cash, like it was like 50 cash a spin or something. But anyways, the point is you would get a random spin on the game board, and there would be like a building for each one. And then on the back of the game board, some of the stuff was a little bit more frequent. Like, okay, let's say it was like purple was more rare or something, and then yellow was more common, and then so on. You were able to get like 5 of each storage in some of them. Then they lowered it to like 2. You could get airport, so everybody had all these there was airport going around the global market like crazy. But the point is, the very first time that I saw this Christmas tree was in that game board, and it was one of the harder items to get. So, everybody was going for the Christmas tree. Then the following year, they put it out for sale, and so I bought a whole bunch of them thinking that I would use them, and to be honest with you, I really don't use them as much as I thought I would. If you actually like doing Christmas displays, I do recommend getting, at least a couple of these. They are 7 gold keys, which isn't terrible. I hope that you guys listened to me in the Black Friday videos and that you saved at least some of your resources for the Christmas stuff. It is kind of shitty of them, I think, to put these out the week after Black Friday, knowing that everybody's going to be broke, So I did tell you guys ahead of time that the Christmas stuff, who knows when it was coming out, who knows what it was going to be, and to try to save something. The good thing is most of these buildings are coins or gold keys, which are relatively easy to obtain. This one here is 320 cash. It's small. I actually don't own this one because I think it's ridiculously overpriced. It doesn't look that glamorous, and it's just all around not worth 320 cash. Okay, let me turn my brightness up. Now we've got this one here. Now this one here, I actually like this one a lot. It's different than the others in a way. Like, I don't know why I don't have more of them, to be honest with you. I think let me see what the cost was. It might have been platinum keys. That might have been why. Because I actually do like this one here. Okay, yeah, this one was 240 cash. That's why. But this one I do like. It is on my Frosty map. And I also like this one as well. This one here is 15 gold keys. I'll show you what it looks like kind of up close. But it's got like these 2 Christmas trees. And it has all the lights on top, which look nice. This one I would say is probably one of my favorites because it looks more like, kind of like the way a Christmas town would look, but not too Christmassy. Like some of this stuff is so Christmassy you feel like you shouldn't have it out all year round, or at least I am that way. But then again, I've also been playing the game 6 years. I look at it every day for the last 6 years of my life, and when you play the game as much as I do, it kind of becomes a part of your day. I mean, obviously it becomes a part of your daily routine in life to a point of you almost become attached to your city in a way. And making it look good is important to me. So having these buildings out like this that I don't like, I don't do that. If I don't like a building or I don't think I can make it look good, I'm not going to put it out there. Okay, so this one here is the mountain skate park thing. It is 8 platinum keys. I personally do not think that this one is worth it. It's 40% pop boost with a 12 by 12. Do not buy any of these buildings for pop boosting, okay? There are other things that you can buy that would be way better to boost your pop. So if you're buying them for that purpose, that is not a good idea, as there is plenty of other buildings that are smaller that do more coverage. Okay. This one here is 35,000. It is 35% pop boost with the 12 by 14. It's kind of an odd shape. You know, I think it's like a 3 by 3 or something is what it looks like. It's kind of hard to tell from here. But it's one of those buildings that, you know, when you're putting stuff there and it's like 2 by 2 fits perfect, and then another 2 by 2 fits perfect on top, but then you've got this 3 like this, and so you have one piece that's just sitting there, and you've just got this one square on the side that's just not working with you, and that just drives me up the wall. Okay, let's see. I think we talked about all those. Now, the train one here, this one is popular. I don't hate this one because it does have like this Christmas tree up top. It's bought with cash, which is, coins, which is nice because, like I said, coins are easy to obtain, but you guys are probably pretty broke from the Black Friday sale. I believe this one is like 38,000 or something. Let's see. I bought way too many of these when they first came out, thinking that I would like use them more or something. And I guess that's my point that I'm making to you guys is really think about how much you're going to be using these buildings, because they are slightly expensive when it comes to coins. And I regret buying as many as I did because like I said, I just don't use them enough. So don't go overboard with it. They will probably be back next year. In fact, I'm certain they will, as they've been here forever. Let's see. So this is 50,000. Yeah, that's kind of a hefty price tag, but it is what it is. It's SimCity. So if you guys are having trouble getting coins, watch my production plan video. I highly recommend that, and watch my storage management video. Okay, those are both excellent videos for people who don't do well with their coins, who are always broke. There's really no reason for you to ever be broke in this game. It's way too easy to get coins, keep them, and things like that, especially if you start playing properly. If you're struggling in this game, it is 100% your own fault. It is not the game's fault. It is not because it's too hard. It is 100% your own doing. It may not be your fault that you don't know these things right when you start playing, but my channel allows you to be successful because all the knowledge is out there. It's all out there on my channel. All you have to do is sit down and watch it And whatever aspect of the game that you're struggling in, you won't struggle in, but you have to follow my advice 100%. If your city is in a position where it needs restarted and you choose not to, then expect to have the repercussions of that. If I say don't sell this and buy this and make this, and you turn around and do the opposite, then obviously you're not going to have the results that I'm saying you're going to have, right? The game, in order to be successful, requires a lot of strategic planning and a lot of hard work. Okay? So, if you're frustrated that you can't afford the things that are out here for sale, then it really comes down to what you invest into the game and how much work you want to put into it. The people on the Missy's Building Guide, if you've seen the Missy's Building Guide results video, anybody on the Missy's Building Guide who is in my group, I track their progress from the time that they join the group. I usually do a progress report at 3 months, 6 months, and then 1 year is kind of what I've been doing. And every single one of them yields right around the same exact results. So it really comes down to how well you want to do. I saw some comments about not being able to afford the buildings and being frustrated and blah, blah, blah. And yeah, it sucks for players who are just starting out, but it's kind of one of those things, like I said, where you get what you put into it. If you put in, this slacking type mentality of just, I just make whatever, whenever, however, and I just buy whatever, whenever, however, then you're going to just have a total chaotic bank account. It's going to be, maybe you'll have money for 1 minute and then the next minute you're flat broke. And more often than not, you're broke, right? You're going to be in a position where you're always hurting for items and things like that. So when these sales come up, just pretty much plan that around any holiday you're going to have some kind of a sale. I usually try to give you guys a heads up the best that I can, but I can't predict the future. I don't work for EA, and I don't talk to any EA game changers, so I don't get intel that isn't given to all of you guys at the same time that you receive the information. I receive the information. The only thing that I would know that you don't is the things that have happened over the years that I can maybe predict will happen in the future, just simply because they've been doing it this way for so long. So typically what they do after this is they'll put up, obviously, the new pass. That's another thing I've been getting a lot of questions about, is when will the new pass come out? We go through this every damn time, okay? Every other pass, you skip 1 week. So this next pass that we get, when it ends, we will start it immediately on the next one, which is nice. But on the one from there, we will end up skipping a week, okay? Now, for those of you who are not playing Mega competitively this week, make sure that you stay in the Mega League, okay? You have to put up a certain amount of points in order to remain in your league. Otherwise, you get demoted down. If you get demoted down, then you start off the new pass in Metro, okay? Where a lot of people are going to be starting off because they don't pay attention to the demotion line, which means it's going to be harder to get into Mega on the next week. Depending on what level you are, of course, will determine how many points you need to stay above the demotion line. For you low-level players, it's probably going to be relatively easy, but for the higher level players, you're going to be expected to put up significantly more points in order to just remain in Mega, okay? For those of you guys who don't normally win Mega and you want to start earning these resources, you have a whole nother year until the next Black Friday sale comes up. I highly recommend that you take this time to get your city in order, whether it be that you need to restart, whether it be that you need to crack down and start winning contest of mayors, Mega wins, just whatever you got to do. Watch the videos on my channel, and then, like I said, you will be successful. Good luck to you guys, and I will see you guys between now and then for probably some design streams, and definitely when the new pass comes out in like 5 days or whatever. All right, you guys, good luck.